and Facebook and everybody out there in the world. Yeah. This morning, I just want to really quick iterate on all the nonsense I've been seeing. Seriously. Why are we so hung up on Bruce Jenner becoming a woman? The man has been gay this entire time. If you have yet to realize that since the 1980s, you are either blind or stupid. Sorry, don't mean to hurt your feelings, but that's a fact. Why are we giving him a Courageous Award? He's coming out now and society accepts this bullshit. Oh, but he's going through so much bullshit. Give me a fucking break. He became a woman. That's fine. I don't care. I have no problems with him becoming a woman. That's his business. He was always a woman in my eyes anyways. The man wore poom-poom shorts from the 1980s all the way till now. But, oh, that wasn't obvious? He was a fruit? Okay. The other obvious things that he was a fruit. The way he walked, the way he talked, the way he stood, how his eyebrows were always perfectly plucked, how his face looked like it was plucked, it was never shaven. Give me a frickin' break. The man got facials, he didn't get frickin'... he didn't shave his face. I was in shock when I found out he had a kid. Jesus. I mean, come on, enough already about him. You got guys like Akon who are down in Africa doing things for people, like giving them free solar energy. You got 50 Cent trying to feed over a million freaking starving people in Africa. Got people doing stuff like that around the world. Famous people doing stuff like that. You want to talk about some joker who's some chump who was scared to come out back in the 80s. Now, if he would have came out in the 80s when that tennis player from Czechoslovakia, I believe she was from, I don't want to pronounce the name wrong, so I'm not going to pronounce it. It's just bottom line. She came out in the 80s, and that was a tough time. That time was a lot tougher than now. Society was not accepting that shit back then like it is now, okay? Bottom line. Nowadays, everybody accepts everything, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, because you know what? It's called live and let live. But Jesus, don't parade it around like he's some hero and give him a Courageous Award. Doesn't deserve the Courageous Award. I'm sorry. Had he come out in the 80s, then you could have gave him a Courageous Award, because then he would have been brave. But he wasn't brave. He held that shit back. He lied to the American people for freaking over 30 years. When most of us knew that he was a fruit and that he was light in the shorts. Sorry. That whole thing with him and the Kardashian mama, oh yeah, that was a plan. That was a fucking plan. They planned this whole thing. That was his best friend. Come on. Notice how they were supportive of it, right? If that was his wife, you really think she would have been supportive of it? She knew he was a fruit. You really think they didn't do? Did you ever see them get intimate on the show? No. You know why? Because they were just best friends. Because he was always a female inside. And he always said it. Shit. Stewie said it in 2008. Family Guy. I remember that shit. I saw that episode. Funny thing is my boy posted it yesterday, and I was laughing because I saw that episode, and I remember watching it with my old roommate, and I said, yup, that motherfucker is a fruit. And Caesar, you remember when I said that, so don't even play yourself. You know I said that. Always said homeboy was light in the shorts. Always said it. I'm not ill. And don't get me wrong. I ain't against whatever he decided to do. That's what he decided to do. That's his body, his life. I feel, if you feel that's who you are, do what you gotta do. But you ain't gotta parade it around like you're like you deserve some kind of sympathy. Like you deserve some kind of praise for doing it. Please, cut the shit. And people, stop giving him all this praise. I haven't said anything because honestly, I could care less. But I'm tired of seeing this shit because there's other things out there that are more important than some guy cutting his chops off. I'm sorry. That's all it is. Some dude who was gay, did not want to be a man, wanted to be a woman, and he chopped his chomes off. Who gives a shit? Come on, people, grow the fuck up. Idiocracy was a movie. I posted this, and I got it from my friend Rob James. Idiocracy was a movie, and it's the only movie that started out as a comedy that's now turning into a documentary about how this country and the world is turning out. Freaking stupid. I don't know, man. I'm just saying this, and I might lose friends because of this little rant I did today. But you know what? I don't care, because you know what? The bottom line is I don't care what homeboy does, or homegirl, or whatever you want to call him or her, whatever it is. Bruce, Caitlyn Jenner. But the bottom line is, it's not that fucking important that we gotta be going crazy about it on Facebook every day. There's people doing much more important things, much more braver things, much more. Come on, seriously. If he would have came out in the 80s, that would have been brave. Coming out now and society's going to accept it and everybody's going to give him a courageous award, y'all better rethink yourselves. Y'all are pretty stupid. And if you tell your kids they should look up to Bruce Jenner, no offense, you deserve a slap in the face. If you want them to look up to somebody that came out because you're gay or whatever the case may be, have them look up to somebody that actually came out when it freaking mattered, when it was hard, when society came down on them and really shitted on them. He gets away with it. He gets a pat on the back and a kiss on his ass. Fuck out of here, nigga. That's exactly what I said. You know I call him nigga because he's an ignorant wretch doing some stupid shit like that. And y'all some ignorant fools if you're sitting here believing that this wasn't planned. Him and the Kardashians planned this. He's been best friends with that woman for years. They planned this. This was all a plan so he could get back in the limelight, so he can get his surgery paid for. And if you think I'm bullshitting, think about it, guys. Really sit there and think about it. Did you ever see them two bitches get fucking intimate? No. They're catty-ass rich people. Always have been. Dude hung out and lived in San Francisco for a long time. I say no more. Unbelievable. I cannot believe y'all with the nonsense. Idiocracy. That's right. Idiocracy. This world is coming to the idiocracy, I swear. It's what it's going to be. It's what this world is. It's what this country has become. It's what everybody... And the funny thing is y'all are blind. Y'all don't see that this is a way for y'all to be blinded by something. So this way, whatever the freaking anybody wants to do something, they can do it. And when the shit pops off, you're going to be like, what the hell happened? Well, you were too busy talking about Jenner. I don't know what to call him anymore. I'm going to call him Jender. There you go. Jender. You were talking about Jender. That's what I'll call him from now on. Jender. Because he went from one gender to the other. So he's Jender. Not Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jender. Caitlyn Jender. Yeah. Please. And I don't understand. What's the big fucking deal? You can see all that shit in Manhattan. Just saying. Alright, y'all. So, if you're mad at me because of this, comment, say what you like, but it's not about being harsh. It's not about saying, you know, I don't approve, or I disapprove, I approve or disapprove, because I could care less. But the bottom line is this, and you can tell I could care less, because I really haven't posted anything on my page about this stupid, and I mean stupid, this whole stupid situation, this whole stupid matter, all this drama over this idiot. And I'm calling him an idiot, because, sorry, bub, you were an American hero that lied to the American people for over 30 years, and now you want sympathy, hugs, and kisses. Fuck you. Excuse my English. I'll say it again. Fuck you. Okay? Because the bottom line is, you're not a hero. You're not courageous. You didn't do nothing brave. You did nothing for this country but lie to the country after you won gold medals for it. Had you told us back in the 80s that you were gay and that you wanted to be a woman, then you would have been brave. Not now. Not now. And this is the longest rant I've ever done. So, I'm going to put this on YouTube and put this on Facebook. So this way, everybody can see it if they want to watch it and comment. But I'm serious. This bullshit about Bruce Jender has got to stop. Who gives a shit about Bruce Jender? I sure the hell don't. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. Live and let live. If that's what he chooses, if that's what she chooses, let her be. Let it be and put it in the past. It's over with. He changed his chops he chopped off his chops. Let him chop off his chops. He ain't nothing but a chump anyways. It took him freaking 30 years to come out the closet when there was plenty other athletes that came out the closet way before him. I mean, shit. When you know who was brave? I'm gonna tell you who was brave. Magic Johnson was brave, because when Magic Johnson got HIV positive, he came out with it. He told everybody. And at the time, they thought to be a gay man's disease. He wasn't gay. Never was. That man loves women. And always will, always has. Alright, y'all. That's it. Peace. Remember, it's bullshit. And fuck Bruce Jender. Sorry.